everybody, and welcome to the jungle. We are picking some of our produce today, so I want to take you on a quick walk through, show you what's ready to harvest, show you some pest issues potentially. I'm not sure what's happening with our potatoes, but I'll show you what's going on and how we're correcting it. With our cabbages, you can see some of the larvae still in there from the cabbage worms, and we've been having a lot of rain. So what we have been doing is in the evenings coming out and sprinkling diatomaceous earth on these to kill those worms, and it is working to a degree, but the rain that we're having is washing all of that off of the plant itself. But we're getting some really nice heads. That one's really good. That one's looking really good too. But then as we go down, like you can just see, some of them aren't filling out quite as nice. Our potatoes have not flowered. They are turning yellow and they're dying off. And usually it's like August by the time that happens. So I dug up a few of them in the row that has our purple potatoes in it. There were potatoes in there and they were of good quality. So we're gonna start pulling some of these yellow ones out. This could be too much rain, which we have had 3.5 inches just in this past week. Or it could be a lack of nitrogen. I don't know. But we're just gonna pull these out and see if they're still growing underneath or if the potato itself is diseased. So right here is a prime example. You can see how yellow the leaves are. It has just completely flopped over and died. And guys, this plant has not even flowered yet. So we're just gonna pull this out and we're gonna get rid of the plant there itself. So there's one good potato. So I know they generated at least something. Proof of life in the soil right here. That's what you want to see. Okay, so there's 3. But that's 2 hills of potatoes, guys. Like that's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So there's 3 purple potatoes in 2 hills, which isn't good. That's actually pretty pitiful. I really wasn't coming out here to dig potatoes today, but there they are. In the back section of my jungle, I have broccoli that needs to come out. It is ready. And you do not take the entire broccoli plant out when you harvest it, because if you can see this one down here, that's where I harvested the main shoot. But then guys, look, I'm getting side shoots off of that for an additional meal. So keep these plants and don't pull them out after you've harvested the main head, because you'll get these lovely side shoots. Isn't that beautiful? 2, 3 beautiful heads of broccoli. And guys, look at my dragon kale. That is just gorgeous. We have several very large zucchini that have just completely taken over everything. And you can trim their leaves back to make a path for you. And I have found that if I use tomato stake cages, it keeps the leaves off of the ground so that they don't lay in water and get nasty, those bottom leaves. But we do have several zucchini in here that need to be picked. Like, hello, look at those guys. And then over here there's a couple in here too that are huge. So let's get to picking. And if you're new at growing zucchini, you just twist and it will come right off. And guys, you can see I have blossom end rot on that one right there. So that one needs removed too. Beautiful zucchini. These are chamomile flowers And what we're doing is we're just gonna tie a band around these, hang them up to dry, and then we can use them in tea later on. This is what we pulled out of the garden today. 5 large zucchinis, 2 nice sized heads of broccoli, a smaller head of cauliflower, and I pulled this one because it was getting cabbage worms in it and I didn't want the worms to decimate the cabbage. And then our 3 purple potatoes. So if you're going to preserve the broccoli and the cauliflower, you need to blanch it first and then freeze it. It will be fantastic. And then I have multiple recipes I will share with you in another video on how to preserve your zucchini. There are multiple ways to do it, and more so than just making zucchini bread out of it. So I'll show you how to do it. We're taking this tray straight to the freezer. It has been blanched. Once it is frozen solid, we'll just break it into pieces and put it in a Ziploc bag, and then it will be good for freezer storage. So guys, it's that easy to preserve your harvest for over the winter months. So being worried about my potatoes, I went back out to the garden. I pulled out 2 hills of the purples and 1 of the red Pontiac, and we have a little over 4 pounds of potatoes from those 3 hills. They're not overly huge in size. I mean, that's decent, but a lot of them are like this. So I think I may go ahead and just harvest a row and see if I can't get another succession crop in for the year. It's probably too late for that, but I'm one for trying to see what happens maybe for a later early fall harvest of potatoes. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming with me into the garden this morning. And pests do happen. Things like our potatoes, it does happen. So you just have to go with the flow and figure out what's wrong. I may take my soil to get it tested to see if I need any nutrients added into the soil, and then we'll go from there. So, but thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.